District 130 Board of Education. We are at the Eisenhower Cooperative in Crestwood. May I begin, please, with a roll call?
Mr. Benning? Here. Mr. Burmeister here. Mr. Gesmer? Excellent. Ms. Gillespie, roll.
Here.
Ms. Martinez?
Here.
Ms. McGinnis?
Here.
Mr. Werner?
Here.
All right, thank you. We'll move on to the 1E, Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we'll move on to section 2, public comment. Before we begin, no, okay, all right. In that case, I will just move on to board member comments. Are there any board members who have comments this evening?
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being here. It's been a nice smooth. Everything looks good. I'm just driving around now, looking all over. So hopefully everyone feels at peace with it.
Any other comments? All right, we'll move on to 3, commendations and recognitions. We'll begin with 3A, school personnel. And I'll turn it to Phil. Is that right? Thank you.
And I was asked by Human Resource Department if there was any staff member that I would like to recognize at the board meeting. I accepted that invitation greatly. And the staff member that I nominated for this recognition is Edith Martinez. She is a 6th grade bilingual teacher. And my response as to why I nominated her is I said that Everett Upper Middle School is proud to recognize Edith Martinez for her unwavering dedication and commitment to our school community. Edith consistently goes above and beyond, always ready to step up, volunteer, and give her all in everything she does. This summer, she exemplified Cougar spirit by taking time out of her own schedule to walk alongside her student government students in the Blue Island 4th of July parade. Her hard work, passion, and selfless service make a lasting impact, and we are grateful to have her as part of the Kerr family. Thank you to Edith for all that she does.
Our next, I don't see Sarah Wolf here. Okay, all right, so I'm going to just in the spring, Sarah DeWolf nominated ICP paraprofessional Deanna Trosper. She wanted to compliment her on her 2 years of work in the program, and that she went above and beyond to support the student in the classroom at graduation that was held on May 29th of this year. She stated that the student has diverse behavioral and academic needs, but with her support, the student was able to walk independently across the stage, which was very exciting, and that they were grateful for her and her hard work. So we can make sure she has her certificate. Thank you. We'll move on then to 4, which is our presentation 4A, the tentative fiscal year 2026 budget. And Ms. Moreno, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Board members and student advisory board. I did put 3 sheets of paper in front of you. The first 2 pages are pie charts, and the third page is a glossary with information in regards to these pie charts. So the fiscal 2026 tentative budget was posted on the district website August 15, 2025. to review. Our methods in regards to getting into these numbers for the budget is primarily zero-based budgeting, which means that whatever is actually encumbered and it is forecasted, and that's what's going to be the actual expense. We also do per pupil counts in regards to students, and then percentage increases in regards to just inflation. On the first page, so it's figures 1 and 2, these are the expenditures based off of 2 different ways. The first figure is expenditures by fund. So there's 9 funds, and you'll see in the glossary that I have broken down each fund in regards to what technically gets expended into those funds. So for example, the education fund roughly is 75% of our budget. The second highest is buildings and grounds, which is the 20 fund. This is our bonds for the most part, and transportation. We have our bus services, cab services, so on and so forth, and we have IMR, so security, capital outlay, tort, which is our district insurance, security, and then a life safety. In all, it's estimated to be total expenditures roughly like around $81 million. In the second figure, you'll see I have broken it down by object code. So in the blue side, it's 44% is salary, benefits is 13%. So in regards to employees alone, it amounts to roughly 57% of our expenses go to salaries and benefits. Then we have purchase services at 19%, which is a lot to do with the breakfast, the lunch program, contracted services, transportation services, maintenance repairs, and other preventative maintenance. Supplies is 5% of our revenues through local funds. In regards to state funding, it's 39%, and then over 32% comes from the evidence-based funding. Many people, if you've been in education, it was the general state aid, and it's not called evidence-based funding. In regards to evidence-based funding, this is the 3rd year that the district has been in Tier 2 funding with an adequacy of 82% in actual The 4th figure is strictly a pie chart in regards to the federal revenue. As you can see now, being that we previously had ESSER funds and then we did have school mental health grants, I have now drastically reduced, those funds were drastically reduced because of the evidence of the ESSER funding being sunsetted, and then the discontinuation of the school-based mental health grant. So even though you see the orange in regards to the school-based mental health grant, that is revenue that we received in July because we submitted expenditure reports ending June 30th. With the experience, so in regards to other federal grants, we just found out recently, which was a week and a half ago, that we got Title II funding. So that amount is not accounted into the budget as of yet because we were informed very late on, and we have not figured out where the expenses are going to apply in the budget. We also usually get the after-school grant, which is typically around $100,000, and that usually becomes available sometime in November. And so we're anticipating these funds, and so right now we don't have a full grasp on where we're going to go. So there's going to be minor adjustments prior to the adoption of the budgets. So I would say that also in regards to this, we are dealing with the group negotiations this year. We did settle with the teachers last year, but we still have 3 other unions that we have to work on. So we have to take into consideration in regards to what the district plans, the board plans in regards to salary increases for those 3 other units. So in all, this is currently a conservative, tentative budget, as there are still fine-tuning to be done based on factors such as grants, negotiations, and other board recommendations. Does anyone have any questions? Yes.
It sounds good. a few things you mentioned, things I want to bring up anyway. I'm glad to hear we have kind of a conservative budget with the late addition of Title II and the slashing of mental health grants that we know about. Like, how else are we budgeting for potentially volatile fluctuations in total?
That is a good question. And we luckily, I believe we used these resources effectively and efficiently in regards to some of these federal funds. For example, ESSER, we did not pay salaries or benefits. So we purchased items that would help with the instruction of students. So we have the material items. It's not, we didn't have to absorb, personnel in regards to that situation. In regards to the school-based mental health grants, we did absorb one support employees, which are counselors that will be working more so between the primary and intermediate schools. So that is an additional cost that is coming out of local revenue, but this is for the benefit of the students. You're welcome. And then one other thing I was going to mention that I forgot in regards to the property tax relief grants. We do apply for it every year. Unfortunately, we did get approved for it, but due to state budget cuts, so on and so forth, they put a freeze on that grant. So right now, it's unknown as to what the future of that grant is going to be. So, but we do try to do our due diligence as a district to find ways to financially be stable and for the benefit of the district. Any other questions? Okay, thank you.
Mr. Gaffney, you're right at 6:10.
All right, we will move on to 4B, the 2025-26 Student Advisory Board. And I believe I'm turning it over to Michelle again.
Good evening once again. In addition to my role at Kerr Middle School as the principal, I get the opportunity to run the Student Advisory Board for Cook County School District 130. So I'm going to go through a brief presentation about the board, the work that we do, and then if you are familiar with coming to board meetings, you'll notice new faces in the board at the board table today. We're going to introduce our new members and present them with a certificate as well. Maybe.
Oh, you gotta turn it on.
Yeah, here we go. Okay. All right. So the purpose of the Student Advisory Board is to give students experiences not only in understanding the Illinois School Code, laws, regulations, budgets, and policy making, but also to provide an opportunity for student voice to the Board of Education. There are 2 8th grade students from each of our 3 middle schools in the district: Everett F. Middle School, Nathan Hale Middle School, and Veterans Memorial Middle School. How did these students get selected to be on the board? They were elected by their peers through a formal election process in May. Students had to attend a candidate meeting. They had to submit a photograph, a petition, a written letter of interest. They had to obtain signatures from their peers. Ultimately, were placed on a ballot and selected into the role. So we've got 2 representatives, 2 from each building. We meet several times per month after school. We haven't started that yet. After we're inducted, then we can begin meeting. So that gets some exciting work to be done here. The vision statement of the Student Advisory Board reads as such: the Student Advisory Board will serve as the student voice in partnership with the Board of Education for inclusive and innovative student programming through leadership service and student organizations, student engagement, and enhanced educational experiences. And our mission statement is as follows. The Cook County School District 130 Student Advisory Board is focused on facilitating meaningful student involvement as partners to improve district schools. So at this time, if our new board members can stand up, I'll read your name and present you with a certificate, and and everybody can applaud for you and get excited for the work that we will be doing together. Okay, so we will start with our two representatives from Nathan Hale Middle School who would come forward. Okay, we are proud to recognize Kalia Brown and Sophie Keys as Student Advisory Board members representing Cook County School District 130 student body from Nathan Hale Middle School for the 2025-2026 school year. Next, will the representatives from Everett Epker Middle School come forward? Okay, we are proud to present Kaylin Hernandez and Destiny Tapia as Student Advisory Board members representing Cook County School District 130 student body from Everett Epker Middle School for the 2025-2026 school year. And last but not least, can we have our Veterans Memorial Middle School students come forward? And we are proud to present Natalia Cabero and Donald Noah as Student Advisory Board members representing Cook County School District 130 student body from Veterans Memorial Middle School for the 2025-2026 school year. Did you want to stand for a photo? Oh, no. Hold them up. And I touched on this a little bit in May, but just to summarize some of the work that has been completed last year that will continue once our new members and I start meeting. We are in this continued learning process to learn about the Board of Education and how their work impacts the local school system and community. We became the student voice to the Board of Education by participating in 3 big committees this past school year: the Uniform Committee, the Discipline Committee, and the Strategic Planning Committee. And we also partnered with the Board of Education, school administrators, teachers, staff, and fellow students to continue to improve district schools as well as spreading the word. This is a new concept for the district and we're really excited to keep propelling forward. Thank you so much for your support.
All right, Ms. Hook, thank you so much and welcome to our new Student Advisory Board. It's great to have you. We will move on to Agenda 5A. This is the approval of consent agenda items. Is there any item that a board member would like to remove from the consent agenda this evening? Okay. Hearing none, I would like to ask for a motion to approve consent agenda items for actually that would be 5A, B, C, D, E, personnel report as amended, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, and Q. May I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second? Mr. Burbank, may I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Geffrey?
Yes.
Mr. Martinez?
Yes.
Mr. Warner?
Yes.
Mr. Manning?
Yes.
Ms. Bliski, roll.
Yes.
Ms. McGinnis?
Yes.
Mr. Burmister, yes. Motion approved.
Thank you. I apologize. I am just noticing there's also an item R that I did not state as part of the consent agenda. May I have a motion to also approve 5AR, the resolution to appoint Ms. Moreno as the activity fund treasurer?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you. May I have a second?
You said who was it?
That we can,
I'll second.
thank you. Roll call, please.
Ms. Cookie roll?
Yes.
Mr. Manning?
Yes.
Mr. Burmaster, yes. Mr. Warner?
Of course.
Mr. Gessner?
Yes.
Ms. McGinnis?
Yes.
And Ms. Murphy?
Yes.
Approved.
Thank you very much. We can move on then to action item 6A is Public Act 102-0791, threat assessment. This is, Dr. McKay, would you like to say anything about the threat assessment before we?
So this is in response to Public Act 102-0791. Every year, the district is required to submit an updated threat assessment, crisis violence prevention report to the Southwick Intermediate Center for their, to have on file as to how the district will respond to a potential crisis. And so our report is a
Are there any questions about this item before we approve? In that case, may I have a motion, please, to approve the Cook County School District 130 Threat Assessment, School Violence Prevention, and Crisis Communication Plan?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
And after a roll call, please?
Mr. Warner?
Yes.
Mr. Manning?
Yes.
Ms. McGinnis?
Yes.
Mr. Burmaster, yes. Ms. Cookie roll?
Yes.
Ms. Martinez?
Yes.
Mr. Gessner?
Yes.
6A is approved.
All right, thank you. Moving on to 7A, we have Freedom of Information Act request. The district received one FOIA request, that's been provided to the Board of Education. And 7B is the Illinois Action for Children. This is an informational item. Dr. McKee, would you like to say anything about this one?
So we're excited that Director Hurley was selected to serve as an advisor to the home visiting for planning group in collaboration with the Community System Statewide Support Scheme as a representative for Urban Child. She is going to Zoom endeavor on her part, but we're excited to have her be involved in that group. She's here. That's right. Sorry. That's put it on the spot.
Thank you. 7C is financial report. Are there any questions or comments about the financial report? 7D is the outstanding Illinois Comptroller vouchers. And just noting that as of July 2nd, 2025, all payments have been processed for fiscal year 2025. So we're drawing attention to that. Any questions or comments? Moving on, we have E, Cabinet Report, Business and Financial Services. Questions or comments? F is Department Report for Buildings and Grounds. Any questions or comments? G is Department Report for School Safety. Any questions or comments? Moving. H is Cabinet Report for Curriculum and Instruction. Pause for questions or comments. I is Department Report for Digital Instruction and Communication. J is Department Report for Leadership. K is Department Report for Technology. And any questions or comments, please interrupt if there are. L is Cabinet Report for Human Resources. N is Department Report for Human Resources. N is Cabinet Report for Student Services and Accountability. O is Department Report for Early Childhood. P, Department Report for Language and Culture. Q, Department Report for Special Education. And moving on, we are now at agenda item 8, routine reports. And I'll begin with the President's report. I will just keep it very simple tonight. Just kind of welcoming everybody back to the school year. It's going to be a great year. I wanted to thank our facilities and our staff for their quick response to some building issues after the big storm this weekend, for everyone being flexible and getting one day off. Just getting through Monday, basically. And then also just acknowledging that there were a couple open houses last night. I was at her with my daughter, and it was just a very welcoming experience. schools were great, the teachers were enthusiastic, so just thanks to everybody who made that happen. I will just leave it at there for tonight and move on to 8B, which is the superintendent's report.
I also want to welcome everybody back for the new school year. Teachers came back last week and students started on Tuesday and spent a lot of joy in the building. I was also going to bring them about open house. Thank you to everyone who came out last night to Kerr and Nathan Middle School and Anchor. Veterans Memorial Middle School is going to be scheduled for next Monday, so that one will be at 6 o'clock on the 25th. Intermediate schools are tomorrow from 6 to 7, and primary are on scheduled for Thursday. So if you're available, you want to come out, it's great to have you. The district will be closed on Monday, September 1st, until Labor Day. And if you watch our district website, Facebook, Instagram, and Parents Career for any information regarding district highlights and any upcoming events. We have a lot of back-to-school events planned for the kids.
Thank you. We'll move on to 8C. This is committee reports. You'll notice this is a new section. Now that we have our board committees established, I wanted to provide a standing space to give report outs and updates about the activities of the board committees. Does anyone have any committee reports or anything they'd like to say about the meeting tonight? I realize that. I will just share on behalf of myself and Mr. Warner that we had a policy committee meeting just before the board meeting where we reviewed some of the IASB press policy recommendations. So this will be, mostly they were minor clarifications, but these will come before the full board for review and approval next month. Mr. Warner, is there anything you'd like to add to that?
Very exciting meeting.
All right. Moving on to 9, communication from union representatives. 9A is the BIEA. Everyone here tonight?
Hi, Elizabeth Marcanio, Secretary of the BIA. Just want to say we're really excited about this school year. We're up and running. We want to be really thankful for a lot of our administration that has been supporting our members and helping them get what they need to get started. So we appreciate working hand in hand together. So we look forward to the rest of the school year.
Thank you. Moving on, we have the BIESPA local number 430.
Welcome everybody, and good evening. I am Stephanie Young, local president for the IESBA Local 430. We're excited as well to be back in the building. We're looking forward to a great year. I wanted to also thank Dr. McKay. Before the end of the school year, she accepted our invitation to visit with the paraprofessionals and share her experience as a paraprofessional. So that was very interesting, and she also answered some questions and also extended herself to more collaboration. So we appreciate that, and we're looking forward to bringing no concern at this time.
Thank you. All right, moving on to the BIESPA local 330. Do we have anyone here tonight? Okay, moving on to SEIU local 73. Anyone here? All right, we'll move on. The next agenda item is 10 closed session. Item 10 closed session. May I have a motion to go into closed session for the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of employees, collective negotiation matters between the district and its employees, evidence or testimony presented to a school board regarding denial of admission to school events or property, the setting of a price for the sale or lease of property owned by the public body, the sale or purchase of securities, investments, or investment contracts, security procedures, school building safety and security, and the use of personnel and equipment to respond, student disciplinary cases, the placement of individual students in special education programs, and other matters related to individual students, pending litigation, the established reserves or settled claims, classification and discussion of confidential matters, discussion of minutes of closed session, and Cook County School District 130 orientation. May I have a motion, please, to go into close for those reasons?
I'll make a motion.
In a second.
Awesome.
Thank you. Mr. Burmeister, roll call, please.
Ms. Skowski, roll.
Yes.
Mr. Gaspar.
Yes.
Ms. Martinez.
Yes.
Ms. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Warner.
Yes.
Mr. Brady.
Yes.
Mr. Burmeister, yes. Approved.
All right, thank you.
I'll talk to you later. Before I get yelled at.
All right, it is 8:17 PM. We are back in open session.
We need to vote.
I'm sorry, what's that?
We need to vote to return.
Oh, thank you. Okay, may I have a motion then to return to open?
I'll make a motion.
Give me a second.
I'll second.
Mr. Rainey.
Yes.
Mr. Burmeister, yes. Mr. Gaspar.
Yes.
Ms. Skowski, roll.
Yes.
Ms. Martinez.
Yes.
Ms. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Warner.
Yes.
Approved. We are so
Okay.
back.
We are in open session. All right, moving on to agenda 11, possible action after closed session. 11A is SEIU grievance step 4. I apologize, I need a clarification here. Okay. May I have a motion to adopt the superintendent's recommendation for SEIU grievance step 4?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you. Do I have a
I'll
second?
second.
Okay, Mr. Burmeister, roll call, please.
Ms. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Burmeister, yes. Ms. Skowski, roll.
Yes.
Mr. Warner.
Yes.
Mr. Rainey.
Yes.
Ms. Martinez.
Yes.
Mr. Gaspar.
Yes.
Motion passes. Moving on to 11B, termination of employee. May I have a motion, please, to terminate custodian Maria Corona?
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, Mr. Burmeister, roll call, please.
Ms. Martinez.
Yes.
Ms. Skowski, roll.
Yes.
Mr. Burmeister, yes. Mr. Rainey.
Yes.
Mr. Warner.
Yes.
Ms. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Gaspar.
Yes.
Approved.
Thank you, the motion passes. C is, for item C, termination of employee, we are not going to take action on this item due to the employee's resignation. So moving on to item D, I am going to read this here. Item D is possible action after closed session. I'm going to make a motion to not accept the resignation of employee Molly Sexton and refer to the state superintendent of education for violation of school code for resigning during the school term to take another teaching position in another district. So I'm making the motion.
I'll second.
Sorry, who made the motion?
I did.
Okay. And second, Mr.
Mr. Burmeister, roll call, please.
Mr. Gaspar.
Yes.
Mr. Warner.
Yes.
Ms. McGinnis.
Yes.
Ms. Martinez.
Yes.
Mr. Rainey.
Yes.
Mr. Burmeister, yes. Ms. Skowski, roll.
Yes. Okay, motion passes.
Approved.
Thank you. I believe that's all. So we are moving on to 12, which is adjourning the meeting. May I have a motion, please, to adjourn our meeting?
I'll make a motion.
Second?
I'll second.
All right. Mr. Burmeister, roll call, please.
Mr. Warner.
Yes.
Ms. McGinnis.
Yes.
Ms. Martinez.
Yes.
Ms. Skowski, roll.
Yes.
Mr. Gaspar.
Yes.
Mr. Burmeister, yes. Mr. Rainey.
Yes.
Approved. It is